Hey there, guys. How's it going? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse. And if you guys missed the stream on Tuesday, it was a good one. We had Tashlin, we had Sidon, the Pink, we had Avalar ED, and we fought, well, darn near over 100 idols, I would say. Over 100 idols out here in the savannah. Lovely place to fight them. We were fighting like crazy. Probably 2 hours worth of just fighting idols, and boy, oh boy, do you rack up the garbage. I mean, I have none of it on me. I put it all away. I think I still have some up here. That's why I came up here. But anyway, it was a great stream. A lot of fun. And if you're interested in those, they're over on Twitch. There's a link in the description. It was hectic, but here is just some of the other stuff. I had to put down chests. That's how much garbage we were getting. And I did manage to get a whole bunch of candy. It was upwards of 500, 600 candy. I opened a few of the big chesticles. And I opened the big chest because I'm more interested in getting the recipes so that I can keep making these blocks as opposed to, you know, not getting the recipes. A lot of these recipes, though, we get when we hit 1.5 million, I think. Yeah, the fireworks I don't have left. The fireworks I have to get, and... okay, that's unlocked at the 1 million, I think. So the fireworks is the only recipe I still haven't been able to get by purchasing. I've got the scare flares, which are real cheap, which is awesome. I've got the flatterang. I've got the flaming skull. Yeah, feeling good. So another 100 candy for the fireworks. Okay, let's go put this stuff away. I'll show you guys some of the rest of the garbage I got, and then we'll get into some building. Alright, let's just take a last look at all the loot. I mean, obsidian armor, obsidian swords for just forever. I never need to make armor again. I'm so happy about that. A lot of these extractors. A lot of super extractors, a lot of the other ones. That's really nice actually to get. A lot of these excavators, which is lovely. A lot of potions. Basically just a ton of stuff that I probably wouldn't make on my own. And it's just lovely that we're getting them somehow. And just a ton of these things. I've still got a ton of idols left. I've got a bunch of candy left. Some pumpkin root chests. It's just the drops you get from all of this. 46 bat juice, just phenomenal. The drops you get from all of this stuff is just great. And before we head back over to our Halloween project, I want to take a couple of these, a couple more of those, a couple of these skulls, which we're going to look at in just a second because they're pretty interesting. And maybe some of those. Couple doors, couple tombstones. Sorry, I sort of know what I want to build. That's why I'm sort of being particular about what I pick up. You guys shouldn't be in here. You should be in my bombs and potions chest. Silly, so many advanced health potions. Also, something I was testing when we were building all these, or doing all the fights, well, yesterday when I'm recording this. On Tuesday, when we were doing all the fights with Sidon, and then eventually everyone else joined, I started with 50 basic health potions, and I was like, you know what, I'll take them while I take damage, whatever. I ended up gaining almost 100, so you do make enough that if you're... I wasn't being stingy with them either, you know? You definitely make enough to cover the loss. Oh, also I have these to open. Oh, so much stuff. Anyway, I'll meet you guys over there. I want some machines. Yeah, we're going to need the sensors. We're going to need the mob spawners. You know what? I'm just going to take a lot of this stuff. And I don't know why dirt is in here. Okay. We have an adventure gate. What I'm actually looking for is block phasers. We need a few of these as well. Magnetite and arcstone. You do get arcstones from these fights. Alright, I'll meet you guys over there. So I've been doing a bit of work. The excavator's coming in handy. This is going to be one of the areas that you're going to have to fight to sort of get a clue or whatever. But I need a block. That's because you take about 800 points of damage to fall this much. So we need a block that takes away fall damage. I can think of one. Well, okay. It happened. I put a block of goo in my world. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. It makes me feel gross. Anyway, candles. This is the skull, by the way, that I was talking about that I want to show you guys. If you haven't seen it, this is a drop you can get. It's called a Scandy Skull statue. And you can actually, it works as an LED. So you can have it all kinds of different colors, which is really cool. I kind of want it to be a dim red. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, at some point you'll fall down into this cave and have to fight something. But I'm getting a little worried because machines tend to lag a world a bit. And I'm trying to keep machines to a minimum, but I also want to incorporate them quite a bit. So I'm sort of torn between, like, causing a lot of lag / having the adventure be kind of slow to load, or not using as many machines as I would like. I think what I'm going to do is just put machines where I want them, and then if it gets too bad, scale them back. But anyway, cave. Candles are nice, eh? They give such a soft light. I really like that. Cool. Boy, oh boy, how ugly does this place look from the outside? We're not actually going to work on this quite yet, although I do want to get a little bit done today on this. Yeah, it is. Ugh. Oh boy. Okay. What I actually wanted to ask you guys real fast, I'm going to do a little bit of work on our summer camp area. There's going to be 4 levers to get to the new area, so there's going to be 4 levers to find in this summer camp area, which I will probably not show you guys where they're going to be. They're going to look like this, though. That's a ladder. They're going to look like this. So you're going to hit 4 of those to get to the new area, which will be pretty easy to wire up. We'll do that in just a second. But I wanted to ask you guys, if you're a machinery expert, I want a circuit that makes a light flicker. Preferably randomly, but really just flicker at all. You know, I want it to sort of... You know, something just, I want a flickering light, but I have no idea how to achieve that. So if you have any ideas, or you have a circuit that works, you can't link in the comments section because YouTube doesn't allow that, but you can tweet it at me or really leave a comment letting me know where I can find it or something, because it's just... Yeah, I want flickering lights because I feel like they're kind of creepy, but I don't know how to go about that. Anyway, our circuit for opening, there's going to be a door here, which should be fairly easy to do. Let's just get some lighting in this place. Yeah, so basically we're going to have... I'm sort of using these LEDs as sort of test. So basically, we're gonna have a block phaser here that's only open if all 4 of these are lit up. So we're using those basically as a test area. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best place to do this, but let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, I'm gonna name them and make sure this all works, and then I can just move them and keep the name if I want to move them. So that's really easy. And I believe I have a block phaser, so I'm just going to go ahead and make this circuit and then show it to you guys, as opposed to doing it all camera, because I'm pretty bad at it, so it might take me a little bit. Alright, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. We got a shoot shrew chilling out in here. I'll do a bit more decorating once I know that it works. So basically what I did was put a bunch of logic gates, so SC lever 1 and 2 output, SC lever 3 and 4 on and yeah, those combined to make good stuff and open door. Hopefully. Hopefully open door. Wait, no, we need, well, do we need that light there? Probably not, but whatever. So let's see, lever 1, noise, lever 2, noise. That should have made them switch, actually. Beautiful. How easy is that? How easy is that? And if I change any one of them, yeah. So you have to get all 4. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these here for now, just so I remember. But I think I'm going to leave these LEDs visible for people because I think that'll be cool to have like an indicator. And I'm going to leave the cave open so you can actually get in here. You can actually get in here and sort of see your progress, quote unquote. You can sort of see your progress, and yeah. So now I'm going to actually go about putting these levers where they're supposed to be. So there's sort of going to be 4 objectives, I suppose, in this place that you have to find or complete or whatever. I also guess I don't need them to be a lever. You know, we could do an area with a mob with a sensor or whatever. So without further ado, I'm going to put a little bit of work in here. I'm not going to show you guys a lot of it because I do want it to be a surprise for if you ever play this map. So I'm going to go hide some levers, make some stuff. So far, not many machines, but no visible sort of stutters, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I'm going to go about doing some of this stuff. Alright, bring you guys back in. I did 2 of our 4 obstacles, levers, at the other place. It took a while. And now I'm working a little bit over here, trying to get some interior decoration done. I've got our tree looking like a tree. I think I kind of want to fill this room just with, like, nature. Because I think that's sort of the point of it. This is our, you know, our oxygen gen room, I suppose. And I'm trying to fill this place with sort of interesting things to, you know, you click this, something else happens, all that sort of stuff. I also want to add in a little bit of a story. You can see I've been using the industrial fence. I think it looks pretty good. I've built this little chamber, which if we hit this guy, yeah, you can see we start pumping air and various other things happen that I'm not going to show you. It's awkward building something that I'm trying not to spoil. But, yeah, there's all sorts of little things. I'm not great at detail building or anything, so I'm sort of just going with the flow, I suppose. This is a cool place to end up. Cool. That's another thing I worry about with this adventure is that, you know, I wanted to lock this door, but if you glitch out, then you're sort of stuck outside, so I don't know. I don't know, man. It's, just a mess of a place. Anyway, yeah, so all sorts of fun stuff. It's also been a little bit confusing because I'm trying to make, you know, this terminal opens that, this switch opens this, blah, blah, blah. But then I'm getting very confused what's opening what, so I'm trying to do it sort of one step at a time. Anyway, I think I want to get a little bit more nature into this room and a few more sort of fun surprises. And yeah, I think we might also take a look at our starting equipment in this map. So the idea with the adventure is a little bit of a progression system. So I want to give you a bit of stuff to start. So the start of this adventure is going to be the haunted house up there. So I think I'm going to give some like obsidian armor, maybe obsidian sword, and then, you know, hide stuff to find as you progress through the game. I think that'll work out pretty well, so we might check out some of that stuff at the end of the episode. I'm not entirely sure what to give. You know, we could do potions and sort of stuff like that. We could, you know, I'm not sure how tough I want it to be. So I'm thinking I might even try and do sort of a hard mode, put a chest and be like, if you want to try the hard version, just take the stuff in this chest. Because I also want people to, you know, be able to walk through and experience the actual story of it. So, yeah. I'm just going to keep building here, and we'll see what we end up with. Also, just I'm adding little touches like vents and, you know, just all the little touches that you would want. Yeah, you can see it's just sort of filling the room a little bit. For the first time in about 25 attempts, the teleporter dropped me into the house. Dun, 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 dun. Amazing. Amazing. I'm in the house. It dropped me in the right place. This house will be filled with some arc signs, and these bookshelves will be filled with random goodies to start you on your way. And then you fall down this this hole. Yep. Anyway, we're not working on that right now. This is probably the longest I've ever taken to record an episode, but the least I've ever shown. It's not a great payout, you know? But I've been running into some bugs that may interfere with this adventure, one of which is just super jumping out of buildings. I feel like I may need to put a ladder in here to be able to get back in or something. Garbage, but I'll show you guys what I've done. So I'm using the same levers again. I think it's good to keep them consistent throughout the adventure. So as I've told you guys before, there's going to be 4 bosses in this area. 1, 2, 3, 4. They each have their own color, and they're each going to have their own lever. And you're going to have to defeat the boss in there, and then eventually that will open up a pathway to leave this area. And the levers are all hidden down below in this. See, look at this. I go on a ladder, and I end up outside of the structure. I just don't know what to say about this game anymore. Fix your bugs. Anyway. Yeah, so the levers are all going to be hidden down here in different places, and to get to certain areas, you're going to have to solve little puzzles and things. Oh, I just gave away the location of one lever that'll now be moved. That was probably the easiest one to find, but there's a few different things that are going on with block phasers and doors, and it should be kind of fun, but I don't want to show you guys any of it, which makes it kind of awkward to record. But anyway, what I wanted to ask you guys now is, what more decorative stuff, I'm going to turn on my flashlight, what more decorative stuff can I add in here? I feel like it's still pretty barren, but I'm not entirely sure what blocks I should try and incorporate more of. So I'd love if you guys have any ideas for how to sort of decorate the interior of a space station. I would love to hear. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, both of these I just put down to test to see if the distance would matter. Well, that one in particular, I was curious, this is sort of the farthest point away other than up there. And so I wanted to make sure that they would work without bugging out. And I've got quite a few machines down, and it doesn't seem to be too buggy yet, which is just phenomenal. I'm a little worried that the sensors are going to be what sets it off, because I feel like maybe sensors continuously check for stuff inside of them. So I feel like they may be an issue, but that's fine. That's fine. Actually, come to think of it, do I have any sensors on me? Let's go check something real fast. But yeah. Any interior decorating tips for any of these rooms, please let me know, because that's what we are going to work on, probably in a live stream on Thursday. After this video comes out, I'll be live within 2 hours of this video coming out, so you might as well go over to Twitch right now and see if I'm still live, and then put those comments to me there. Now, please leave them on this video so that I can remember them and keep track. Anyway, I did want to see something about sensors. I don't remember if you can toggle sensors. Yes, you can turn them on and off. Beautiful. Okay. That's actually really good to know. So, that's where I'm going to end it for today. I've been doing so much work on this area. I gotta tell you. This is going to be a lot of fun when it finally finishes. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And leave a comment if you have any ideas for how to decorate the inside of the Tiger Stripe space station. Also, if you're enjoying the Halloween thing, we're over 800,000. We're over halfway to getting all of the different things. We're going to hit this million very soon. I mean, when I started recording this, I think we were at 740,000 or something. No, that's where we were yesterday. Wow. It's crazy. This event is so much fun. Anywho, you know what? Let's do something real fast. I think what I'm going to do, so you can see each of these, that one's doesn't have a floor yet. You can see each of these has its own space station boss code. So what I want to do is turn on the sensor and spawn the mob. Right, so sensor, yes. Okay, so I can detect a creature. The only issue with that is that the creature can walk out the door. Because right now I have the doors hooked up to open with the thing. So maybe what I'll do is actually not make the doors... Like, I didn't even jump. I didn't even jump. I literally moved backwards and got launched onto the roof. Look at this. Is it going to happen again? Or no, you're only going to do that once. I mean, just ridiculous. Yeah, so I think... Yeah, but you can't unlock doors, right? So you can't unlock doors. So what the problem I'm having right now is there's a lever somewhere, you press it, and it's going to turn on the lights, and now right now it opens the door. It's going to spawn this and turn on the sensor. I guess if we don't open the doors, the only issue I had was that you'd be able to like walk into these rooms. But you know what? That'd actually be fine, because if there's no mob in it, then it doesn't really matter if you can go in them. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. That's fine. We just won't have the doors open. You'll have to do that manually. I mean, the mob can still walk out and fool the sensor, but you'll have a mob chasing you. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. So, yeah, each of these rooms will have a different mob to fight, and when you kill when you kill all 4 of them, we'll have a bunch of logic gates, and there'll be a way out of here. Yes, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, actually... No, I keep pressing M. See what I mean? Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll do that for all of these. Also, check out how cool this looks on the overhead. Super cool shape. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you have a circuit for the flickering light, I would love to hear about it. Sorry for the disjointed episode. It's very hard to build something that you want to hide, but also record an episode about the thing you're trying to build to hide. Said that a few times. It's alright. Subscribe for more Creativerse, and hopefully an adventure to come soon. Catch you guys later. A ciao!